Breakfast, Prince Harry is expecting an invitation to Sandringham this summer, according to press reports. Will it happen? Let's ask one of the most experienced royal journalists in the country, Angela Levin, Prince Harry's biographer. Good morning, Angela.
Good morning.
What do you make of this story?
Well, it's Harry behaving very badly. A friend of his told the newspapers that he wants to be there. He wants to be a family in the summer, and he wants the children, everything be there, be wonderful. But actually, if you really want to speak to somebody where you know it's been a bit difficult, you talk to them very quietly. You don't go to the newspaper. He wants the newspaper to see about how unhappy the Charles is to actually behave like a father. It's just too awful for words, actually. He does it with a sort of, I'm perfect, I love my family.
Most people spend their summer worrying about whether the sunscreen is expired or if the neighbor's cat has finally claimed the flowerbed as a sovereign state. But if your name starts with Prince and ends with a California zip code, your summer plans involve slightly higher stakes, like trying to secure an invite to the ultimate royal sleepover. The rumor mill is spinning faster than a toddler on a sugar high. Harry reportedly wants King Charles to invite him, Meghan, and the little royals to Sandringham this summer. Is it a genuine olive branch, or the ultimate social chess move? Buckle up, because the Sussexes might just be looking for a British summer, and trust me, it is not for the lukewarm pims. Quick favor. If you are loving this royal breakdown, hit that subscribe button. Over 92% of viewers haven't yet, which is practically a royal scandal in itself. It is free, takes a second, and means the world to us here at Royal Fusion TV. Thank you.
He doesn't. He hates them all. He won't join in with anything. He just wants to go there and get a lot of money out of his father. That's all I think it will be. And Meghan still says she hates coming. She won't come until she gets a proper apology. She still thinks she needs a proper apology 6 years after leaving, being a working royal. She's not going to get that. Will she come? I don't think so. I hope not. But the whole feeling of that, of actually, I'm wonderful and I'm going to control everything there, is terrible. It's not up to him, Harry, to tell his father when to have a holiday, where to be, and what's going to happen. I mean, the rudeness of that, even within your own family, let alone a king as well as, is shocking. Just too shocking.
So is it your view that this story has been planted by the Sussex public relations machine?
Yep, absolutely.
Step and, boom, another memoir chapter is born. Now, before you envision the Sussexes pulling up in a Range Rover with a boot full of beach towels, we have to talk about the elephant in the room. I am talking about security. Harry has been quite vocal, some might say shouting from the rooftops vocal, about his concerns regarding protection on British soil. He wants to visit, but he wants the royal shield around him. It is a bit like wanting to go to a party but only if the host provides a personal bouncer and an armored limousine. The Home Office is currently playing a very expensive game of no with Harry's security requests. If an invitation to Sandringham does manifest, who pays the bill? Does the king dip into the privy purse to ensure his son feels safe, or does Harry have to settle for a very enthusiastic Labrador and a sturdy gait? The tension is so thick you could spread it on a scone instead of clotted cream. If Harry and Meghan do secure that golden ticket, they won't just be dining with the king. They would likely run into the Prince and Princess of Wales. Imagine that dinner table. Pass the salt, William. Only if you retract page 157, Harry. The atmosphere would be frostier than a forgotten bag of peas in the back of the freezer. William and Catherine have been focusing on their own family and the princess's recovery, and a surprise visit from the spare might be about as welcome as a rainstorm at Wimbledon. For William, the trust isn't just broken, it has been put through a wood chipper. Can a summer breeze in Norfolk really blow away years of televised grievances? Harry is essentially asking for a seat at a table that he spent a lot of time describing as uncomfortable. At the heart of this saga is King Charles III. He is a man who loves his darling boy, But he is also a king who loves a quiet life and a well-manicured hedge. He is caught in the ultimate dad trap. On one hand, he wants his family together. The king is a romantic at heart. On the other hand, inviting Harry and Meghan is essentially inviting a media circus to camp out on his front lawn. He has to decide if the emotional reward of seeing his grandchildren outweighs the inevitable headache of a royal PR crisis. It is a classic damned if you do, Duchess if you don't situation. So, will we see the Sussexes at Sandringham? The odds are about as slim as a slice of royal wedding cake from 1981. Whether it is a calculated move for brand relevance or a heartfelt plea to see his father, Harry's desire to return shows that the gravitational pull of the monarchy is impossible to escape. You can move to the beach and sign the deals, but there is no place like a 20,000-acre estate owned by your dad. Thank you for watching Royal Fusion TV. Good day.